I'm Krista Sabins, and today we're hiking the giant stairs of the Palisades.
Yes. Today we venture along the towering cliffs of Palisades Interstate Park in New York and New Jersey. This 4-mile loop hike briefly crosses into the New York side of the park, but is predominantly located in the glorious Garden State. A brief history lesson. New York and New Jersey formed the Palisades Interstate Park Commission in 1900 to stop the defacement of the Palisades by stone quarries, which were blasting the famous cliffs into gravel. Go team! Alright, enough trivia. Let's get moving. So the hike begins on the long path from the State Line Lookout parking lot off the Palisades Interstate Parkway. This aqua-blazed trail is easy trekking as its pathway bends through the budding forestry and leads you past the New York-New Jersey boundary line. After surpassing the Great Chain Link Wall of New Jersey and descending into New York, the renowned Palisades Cliffs begin erupting from the trail's edge. Atop these dye-based ridges is the best spot to take in aerial views of the Tappan Zee Bridge to the north, as well as eyeball the shores of Yonkers across the waters of the Hudson River. Past these outlooks, your steep climb down to the shore trail begins. Moving forward over wooden planks with swampy cabbage underfoot, you'll eventually encounter the White Blaze Shore Trail, as well as signage warning of the giant stairs' peril. The trail continues down a steady decline and around a steeper staired segment, rushing you toward a mouth-watering delight, Peanut Leap Falls. We looked out as recent rains turned this sometimes trickling waterfall into an impressively gushing cascade. Not far from these white waters are the banks of the Hudson River, equipped with rope swings for your inner child.
How magical!
Be sure to look up from your merrymaking to contemplate the new, lower-lying perspective across the murky Hudson waters. While this area is quite diverting, there is still more to come. After crossing the waters poured from Peanut Leap Falls, you'll continue following the shoreline trail, hugging the Hudson River's rolling waters. After passing back through the ominous gates of New Jersey, the trail gets a little more interesting. Dirt and rock pathways give out to water-besieged boulders huddled against the shoreline. This is not the giant stair scramble just yet, but it is a wild goose chase.
Whoa.
Foul play aside, the trail moves away from the river's edge and toward an imposing tumblestone that coaxes you closer with its stacked physique. What am I even saying? And hurrah! We have arrived at the giant stairs, the rock scramble you have been waiting for. While this portion of the hike is more about balance and poise than exertion, you will still assuredly get a workout as you climb along these sea cliff remains. Yup, you heard me. These boulder fields were once a part of the iconic Palisades Cliffs themselves until they poured from the rock face in various rock slides over many years. The most recent of these took place nearly 2 years ago on May 12, 2012, when a large section of the cliff broke off and tumbled down to the river. You can even follow the lighter colored walls indicating exactly where the rocks fell from all the way down to the Hudson where the slide ceased. That's one way to get a facelift. To brush up on your geology knowledge, these basalt cliffs are the edge of a dye-based sill, which were formed about 200 million years ago. They were created when molten magma flowed upward into sandstone and cooled and solidified before reaching the surface. Through years of erosion, the softer sandstone gave way to the harder columnar rock that exists today. Petrology rocks! I need to stop making jokes. Onward you go over these fields of talus with the adjacent towering bluffs glowering down at you. After bounding over a few more boulders, the scramble comes to an abrupt end when the shore trail takes a turn back toward the water's edge. This flat, earthy pathway is a brief break before you connect with the inclined blue-white blazed Forest View Trail. This section's steep switchbacks culminate with stone steps, making for a grueling yet gratifying bun burner workout. Once you complete Nature's Stairmaster and celebrate your ascension, you'll reconnect with the aqua blazes of the long path, leading you over the entrance roadway and back to the State Line Lookout parking lot. I hope you enjoyed this hike along the giant stairs of the Palisades. Until next time, happy trails!
Papa loves mambo, Mama loves mambo. Look at him sway with it, getting so gay with it, shouting ole with it, wow!